Hey guys, happy Friday. Happy fall break. I know most of you are probably out of town, so maybe watching this while you're sitting on a beach or in Disneyland or something. Actually, it's kind of nice because when I drive home, there's no traffic. It's a welcome relief. So maybe you guys all ought to just stay out of town. That'd be fine. Just kidding. Love to have you back. Hey, we're going to cover 5 things today, and those 5 things are we're going to talk about team meeting. We're going to have a couple of announcements, talk about top producers and how to be a top producer, some great advice here, and then an amazing prompt for AI that's going to talk to you about ways that you can motivate buyers in your sphere through video. And don't worry about the video part, just do the AI prompt. And then obviously we always have a weekly challenge for you. So let's get to it. First up, you should have all received an email from me about the pumpkin pie event. This is an event that is always great. You will always get business from it. You will always get referrals. If you do it right, take care of your people, just show appreciation. This is the least salesy event that you'll ever do. You're not going to talk about buying or selling a home. You're just going to say thank you for being part of my sphere. Thank you for being amazing, and then give them a pie, and then it just naturally flows that you'll have a conversation about their house and what you're doing and how they can help you. It's just the easiest conversation ever. I promise you, you'll get referrals out of it. So let us know if you want to join that. We need to know right away. Believe it or not, yeah, we're more than a month out, but now is the time to sign up so we can get you ready with all the scripts and everything that you need, and those are also attached to the email. Go look at that email. It's good. Next, we've got a class on October 24th. Not this Friday, not today, obviously, but next Friday, October 24th at 11 a.m. Jones CPA Group will be in. They'll be talking about taxes for realtors. This is a class to improve you and your business. Doesn't have anything to do with your clients. Has everything to do with the way that you run your business and hopefully saving you some money. So RSVP for that. That's a 1 hour class. Should be really good. 11 a.m. It will not be recorded, guys. I'm not going to be able to record that one. So if you want this information, you've got to be here in the office Friday at 11 a.m. So plan that. And we'll talk about planning stuff in, like classes, in just a minute. Next, an exclusive invitation from Edge Homes. Edge Homes has invited us on the 29th to come in and talk about, I don't think that's on a Tuesday. Maybe that's wrong. It's not. It's on a Wednesday. I don't know. GPT got that one wrong. It's on a Wednesday, October 29th at 11 a.m. We'll be going over to their model home area, their model home, whatever. It should be really good over at River Point. We'll get to see some of their product, but they're also just going to talk about the market in general, what to expect out of new home construction and those kind of things. Should be extremely informative. Plus, you get a free lunch. It will be really good. Jack Andrews is taking care of us on this one. He's set us up big. So you're going to want to be there. Let us know if you're coming so we know how many will be there. 11 o'clock on not this coming Wednesday, but the following. Because this coming Wednesday is team meeting. Did I even mention that? That was supposed to be number one. So we've got team meeting coming up, first of all, this coming Wednesday, and so watch for that. That team meeting should be really good. I'm going to talk about stats. We're going to have a number of agents talk about things they're doing to increase their business and how that's working for them, and then give you some ideas on lead gen and those kind of things. Talk about obviously, some compliance things and other things that you need to know about in news. But it'll always be good, I promise. I'm trying to keep those as short as possible. We've been about an hour and a half lately, but I'm going to try and keep it down to an hour as close as possible. So that'll be next Wednesday at 11, and then this one's the following Wednesday after that, the 29th at 11 for Edge Homes. All right, top producers for September just out. These are new stats for September, so some new and familiar names. Tim, Perry, Todd, Shelley, so Kay, those are some new names. And then we've got Shalana and Donna breaking into the top 5. And the top 5 in transactions for last month, we actually had 7 agents tied for that 5th place. So we'll list all of those at our upcoming team meeting, so you'll want to be there. Your question is always, and I get the question all the freaking time, what do these people do to be on the top of this leaderboard? So I'm going to tell you what it is. And I've told you a lot, which is work hard, but here's another take on exactly what that is. This is from a realtor out of Connecticut. Her first part is, I treat it like a full-time job.
I treated it like a full-time job. right?
That's a
So,
big one. Yeah.
so I was in the office at the same time. I had a plan for the day, and I just committed to 8 hours a day. So if I didn't have an appointment and I didn't have anything else to follow up on, I was trying to talk to more people, or I was putting myself in classes or events, right? Like I filled 40 hours a week with real estate related items because, like, I mean, that's what everybody else does in every other industry, right? You
Right.
want to have success. So your boss tells you, hey, you got to show up at this time to this time, and there's a job to do. But I think, the freedom and flexibility in real estate is a double-edged sword. It's like, yes, that's great, but you have to use it with care.
Yeah, so treating your job like a full time job. What if this was an actual 9 to 5 and your boss was looking over your shoulder all the time? Right? You would fill that 40-hour space with productive work. That's what we should be doing, taking classes, calling people, having conversations, educating ourselves about the market, like all of those kind of things, super important to be doing all the time. So don't skip these team meetings, don't skip the PI event, don't skip the Edge Homes event, don't skip the CE classes. Like all of those things are super important. And honestly, it doesn't affect me in the least. I'll just be flat out honest. If I have 5 people in team meeting, it's the same as if I have 500 people. I'm going to do the same thing. I don't get paid any more or any less. There's no success tracker for me saying, hey, you guys have to have so many people in these meetings. It's not the way it works, right? I'm just here to provide value and hopefully help you be successful. It's up to you to actually fill your work week with things that'll make you be successful. Yeah, I'm happy to help, happy to be an accountability coach, happy to be a business plan coach, happy to walk you through problems or issues. Whatever you need, that's what I'm here for. But in the end, you guys have to treat this like a full time job and you have to be professionals about it. So that's a great one. All right, next up, prompt of the week from AI. This is a fantastic prompt, guys. I ran this. I'm going to show you what I got out of it. This is the prompt: act like a behavioral. Wow, I can't even say that word. Psychologist studying my local buyer base. What subconscious fears and ambitions would my next series of videos need to frame in order to increase urgency organically? So this actually gives you a nice little output that gives you videos that you can put out there to help with this subconscious fears or ambitions that the people in your communities will actually connect with and have an emotional response to. This is pretty awesome. So I ran this through Gemini this time. So I'm running Gemini, I'm running Claude, I'm running ChatGPT. I run them all just to kind of see and what's going to be best for you guys. Gemini is not super my favorite, but they did a really good job with this one. So this was the output, and I'm going to skip to the second paragraph. It says, my assessment is that traditional high pressure sales tactics will backfire. The local culture values community, trust, and authenticity. Right? And then skipping down to the next 2 paragraphs down, based on the unique culture and economic drivers in Orem, the influence of the LDS culture, the proximity to both Utah Valley University and Brigham Young University, the Silicon Slopes tech boom, and the high premium placed on family life, here are the primary subconscious fears and ambitions to frame your next video. Guys, that pretty much hits Orem like on the head. Like, it knows exactly what it's going to be. So let me skip over here. This is the first one. I'm not going to go through all 3 that it gave you, but I'm going to go through this first one just to show you. So the subconscious fear is, hey, my children are growing up too fast. I'm losing all this time with them. I'm not going to be able to make memories with them, right? You hear that all the time in this culture. Very spot on as far as a subconscious fear. A corresponding ambition to be able to be the perfect provider or the curator of family memories, right? And so it says, if I'm going to do a video, here's my video strategy. And if this doesn't hit home with you, I don't know what will. But it's actually giving you exactly what to do on your video, right? It says, don't just show an empty backyard. Show it through the lens of specific time-sensitive moments. Do a shot of a small sapling with a voiceover that says, this is where you'll measure their height each year until they're taller than you. And then a shot with an unfinished basement. Right now it's just a basement, but in 6 months it's the site of their first sleepover party. In 5 years, it's where they'll practice their instrument. In 10 years, it's where you'll host their graduation party. The last shot, a shot of a doorway. How many first days of school will you watch them walk out of this door? Right? And it goes through and says, all the things and why. But that would be an amazing video if I just shot those 3 things, stuck them together, put it in a reel and pushed it out there. Guarantee you're going to get some engagement on that. So run this prompt. There's 2 others. I'm sure you'll get others as well. If you want my specific one, let me know. I'll push it out to you so that you've got it. All right. Last up is the weekly challenge. And so this weekly challenge is to actually go out and talk to people. Imagine that. Strange challenge for real estate. But that's the challenge. I would suggest having lunch or something, some kind of a meeting once a week to get those 5 in. Once a day to have those 5 in. But just go out and have 5 face-to-face meetings. It can be with clients, lenders, home warranty people, title, inspectors, attorneys, CPAs. I don't care who it is. Go out and have 5 face-to-face conversations. Lunch, drinks, sit in the park, go to a book club, whatever it is, find a way to have those conversations. So that's your weekly challenge. Let me know how you do. I don't give out gift cards anymore for that. I give them in other ways. And so if you're somebody who closed a transaction in the last quarter, you should get one in the mail here in the next week or so if I can get them all written. I've got like 65 handwritten cards to do. But I'll be pushing those out to you if you closed. So do that. There's your weekly challenge. Hopefully this has been a good one. We want you here on Wednesday, 11 o'clock for team meeting. Friday at 11 o'clock for that CPA class. And then the following Wednesday for that Edge Homes thing. We also want you to join the Pie Party giveaway. And so make sure and RSVP to that. Either reply to this email or call or text me or Maya. Okay, hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your beach time or whatever you're doing out of town. And if you're in town, hey, you want a face-to-face? Have me invite you to lunch. Let me know. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care.